Okay, I want to make another video because I'm doing this top stitching on the stitch down, and just a couple things to look out for. So you can see it's going pretty well. I'm trying to keep this like tucked really like in there as much as possible to kind of keep this shoe shape is coming on. I try to not, you gotta be careful not to poke through the insole in there. But yeah, you want to get it really tightly tucked around this, especially around this toe. I realized I could have probably done a little bit tighter right there. But the other thing is I'm going like one hole at a time at this point. And also, because there's so much pull at this toe area, that sometimes you can poke it through the top and it'll go through easily, and it's hard to find the needle. Needles has a hard time finding its way back through out to the front. So if you fiddle with it a little bit and you can't get it through, the way I do it at least is I take the awl back, I come back in through this top hole again. It's easy to find the hole back down to the bottom usually. So yeah, here's the hole. I'm back through the bottom, so you see it. If you can't see, it's poking out right here, the awl, and I see what angle it's at. So it's kind of going in. Yeah, I see the angle's going in at it's kind of poking back a little bit, and I follow the awl back out with the needle. And see that the needle made it back through. I just kind of chased the awl back, and it left the opening lined up long enough for me to find the needle. And then you pull it through. Get it real tightly wound. Get both hands into it. And yeah, pull it down as tight as you can, and then go for the next hole one at a time. So I haven't even awled out the next one. I haven't even, and so basically I have one hole that's marked but not all awled out. So what I have to do is I'm using just this as kind of a pulling tool to really poke this in there, trying to get this wrapped around this toe nice and tight. This is the bottom of a rasp. You know, you'd use a flathead screwdriver if you felt like walking out to the garage to get one. I didn't. And so I want to make sure that like I'm marking, I only have one hole ready to go at the moment. But I need to mark out two because you can't, it's hard to, you want to keep them at least one unsewn one ready to mark, because that makes any sense. I don't know, I'm using the wrong terminology. Anyway, so now I have two because I'm going to stitch this next one and then use the second one as the guide for when I have to poke another one, because I don't want to use the guide hole as one that's already got thread coming through it, because then you could potentially mess up the thread hammering this thing back into the guide hole. I'm actually going to make one more hole. So now I have three holes. I can stitch two, leave one as a guide, and come back here and make the holes again. I'm waiting to make all of them, obviously, as I mentioned before, because it's easier once this thing is really stitched in here, and it holds everything in place. If you make too many holes without stitching first, things can change as you're moving forward. And yeah, just keep on plugging away and making your way around the shoe. So yeah, this is poking through, so I can lift it up now and finish making this hole.